Hello. One of the things that I did not expect is from Talon banning the Vigil on their side, which kind of left the Valkyrie open. So what's your take on the ban, and how did you guys try to exploit it?
Yeah, well, the Vigil ban was probably a counter to Anitune. They didn't want to deal with our roam, even though we tried with the Mozi and also the Valk. Obviously, the Valk was used also from them, so it was something that they tried to counter with a Q. We didn't bring it so much, so we tried to use it also on our advantage. I don't know if you remember the run out of Gatorada in Bakery Door. It was all meant to waste them time and looking for those camps, and it worked out pretty well. So we were fine with the Valkyrie not being banned. We weren't not expecting that. We actually thought they were gonna ban it, but we were also fine playing with her.
All right, on that end, you guys were running the Zero quite often on your attacking side. Anything you want to tell me about how you planned on using him, and what is the goal of having Zero on your attack?
ゼロは単純にガジェット
His main gadget is especially strong for like a certain map like Consulate. It is very large, and we have to be able to gather our information a lot. And his sub gadget, the Gone 6, is very useful for meta tactics. So it was a very useful way to use a gadget as an operator.
So instead of playing Flores where you bring information and then the drones blow up, you actually have the cameras that stay up for longer to watch those flanks. Makes a lot of sense for a map this large. Okay, well, you ended up playing an Echo there. What was it a reaction to? As you say, you're adapting to your opponents. What was this supposed to serve as a role?
やっぱりエコの使い方で一つはそのポイントの設置を止めるもし
Even though they picked the Echo, it's basically when they already know that how Echo are gonna play against us, so we could kind of expect what they're gonna do. So we didn't change that much during the play.
Well, what about that Capitao ban? What is it targeting directly from Fnatic?
피탕 변한 거는 그냥 좀 전략적인 부분이라서 말씀드리긴 어려운. It's kind of confidential to talk about the specifics, but to talk about it, we had a lot of scrim or practice plays, and we thought Capitao was kind of a hard operator to deal with, and so that's why we banned him.
And how will you then be adapting during Mexico? Because it's now the second time you'll get to play internationally this year, hopefully so. And, looking at SI improvements, you already made those coming into stage 2, but playing Siege on LAN, as we all know, is very different than playing online.
Yeah, well, this team didn't have a lot of experience in the past. Right now we only have international experience in terms of the Relay Major and the 6 Invitation of Paris. When we came, as I said in the first interviews, when we came in at the 6 Invitation, the first play days, the players were trying to adapt to a playstyle that wasn't theirs. As I think it was trying as well, maybe Cloud9. So after those first play days of 6 Invitation, we understood that that wasn't something that was part of ourselves. We had to play our playstyle. We know that it's risky. We know that it will never work all the times, but we know that can work, and that's the point. So we know we will not make the same mistakes that we did the first play days of the 6 Invitational.